You can start.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Eric Benjamin. I'm from Uganda, East Africa. I'm so glad and proud to be here today and associated with Ayla and Associates. Today, I'm going to be taking you through this wonderful journey of learning English with you, proudly brought to you by Ayla and Associates. I'm proud to be part of this team, and together we shall move on to the next level as we lead the way as kids to bring a wonderful world for the future. So I'm very happy once again to be part of you. We are going to have a great time together as we journey together in this period. So today our lesson is going to be about leadership, and the topic is, if I became leader, what would happen if I became leader? That's the topic we are going to look at today. It's going to be a very interactive and engaging topic for today. You'll forgive me if I mispronounce your name, because I'm saying new names for the first time, but along the way, we shall be very good. I'm very happy to see all the new faces. You guys are looking so wonderful, so great. And I'm very sure the future is a very big, bright one. So as we get started, as you can see, our topic says, if I became a leader. That's a very big topic. If what comes to your mind by mere reading the word, if I became a leader, that's the first thing that comes into your mind. This lesson is interactive, right? We share ideas, we discuss things. So break it down. Who's a leader? Who is a world leader? Does it mean that everybody's supposed to be a world leader? What kind of skills, qualities a world leader should have? Who are some of the world leaders we may think of who have moved the world? How does one become a leader? We as kids, you as kids, if you're aspiring to become leaders, how do you get there? You see? And finally, how do our parents try to help us if we have these desires, if we aspire to be world leaders? How are our parents going to play the role to help us try to achieve our desires of becoming leaders? So these are some of the questions our topic today is trying to possess, and we are going to break them down. At the end of the day, we shall be in a very good position, determined by ourselves if we can really become leaders, or if we do have those desires and aspirations, be leaders of this world. So as you look at your screen, there are some faces which I may think they may not be familiar with you, but all these faces you see here, they are for world leaders, people who have impacted this world. People who have impacted this world one way or the other. Someone tell me, are there any pictures that look familiar to you? Can I see by a raise of your hand if one of these pictures look familiar to you? Then you tell us who they are. Any picture that looks familiar among these, who are these people we are looking at here? Yes, Matendo. Unmute yourself and talk to us. Matelo, you raised your hand. Talk to us.
Good morning. The leaders I can see on the screen is Nelson Mandela and President George Washington.
Okay, thank you. Pues, what do you see? What are these people? Do you have any idea who they are? Catherine.
I see is Nelson Mandela and Mother Teresa.
You see Nelson Mandela and?
Mother Teresa.
Good, Mother Teresa. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Who else? Any other?
Me.
Yes. What's your name?
Michael.
Yes, Michael.
Mahatma Gandhi and Mother Teresa.
Can see Mahatma Gandhi
and Mother Teresa.
Mother Teresa. Okay. Thank you very much. Next, there are other faces down there. I'm sure you must be knowing them. Who are they? We've seen Mahatma Gandhi, we've seen Nelson Mandela, we've seen Mother Teresa. Other faces there. Who are they? Who are those other faces? Any idea?
Abraham Lincoln.
That is
That one?
Michael.
yes. Yes, Mike.
I know another one.
Who's
It's Martin Luther King.
That is
Martin Luther King.
good. Martin Luther King. This gentleman here.
Yeah.
He's called Martin Luther King. How about this guy here? What's his name?
Okay.
Pardon?
Bill Gates.
Good. Bill Gates. I think Bill Gates is very familiar and famous all over the world. And this, lastly, this gentleman down here.
Abraham Lincoln.
Good. What do you know about Abraham Lincoln? Someone tell me about Abraham Lincoln.
He stopped the slavery.
Good girl. Good girl. Thank you very much. That's a very wonderful answer. He stopped slavery. The only American president that brought an end to slavery. Okay. Does anyone have any questions about these world leaders we see here? Of course, there are other many world leaders, but these are the ones that caught our eye today, and we have to bring them forth. Depict a picture of who a world leader would look like. Okay, so if there are any other questions about this, you can raise them at the moment so that we can see how we can address them. But if we don't have questions about these people, so it looks like these are very familiar to us. These have been world leaders who have affected and impacted the whole world, the entire world. It's not only their country, but the entire world. They have somehow benefited from these great leaders. So Now that we've had a picture, we have had this picture of who really world leaders are. So let's dig deep into this topic of today. See how we can answer so many questions that are attached on this topic. Here comes the definition of who a world leader seems like. Erin, read for us the first paragraph. Who is a world leader? Erin, can you read for us? This is what's on the screen. Erin, can you read?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it's Sherilyn because my name is Sherilyn.
Okay. So about that, read for us.
A world leader is someone who is the leader of a powerful country, or powerful company, or an organization who influence and affects the world positively.
Full stop. Okay. Said a world leader is someone who is a leader of a powerful country, powerful company, or an organization who influences and affects the world positively. That should be a world leader. They don't have to be presidents of a particular country, but they can be leading other organizations at the same time impacting the world, especially what we've seen here. If we were to come back here, not all of these ones are leaders of countries. Martin Luther King was social justice movement person. He was advocating for social justice. Bill Gates is not a president of any country. Mother Teresa wasn't, but they impacted the world. So that would be one of the definitions of who a world leader would be. So let's look at another definition. Catherine, read for us the next paragraph. Catherine? Yes. Read for us the next paragraph.
A world leader must also be successful and advanced in a particular area of activity or field.
Good. In order for one to be a world leader, they must also be successful and advanced in particular area of activity or field. So those should be some of the things you would expect from a world leader. They must be successful in one field or another to advance to that position. So given those are some of the definition of the world leader, do you have any other ideas? How would you define someone to be a world leader? Do you have any different opinion? We would want to hear from you. Is there anyone who's trying to disagree from these definitions? We'll be very happy to hear from you, or any different opinion. Yes, Matendro, talk to us.
My name is actually Mandela. And when I see someone as a world leader, I see them as a brave and trustworthy person to
we can, Matendo, we can barely hear you. Your network is not so good.
Or in the present, and some
Okay, we can't hear you very well. The network must be a problem over there. But thank you very much for your contribution. Let's hear from someone else. Ayla, what do you think? Ayla? Do you have any different opinion from what a definition of a leader would be, a world leader? Okay, about Olivia, do you have anything to share with us? Opinions?
A leader has to care for the people they lead.
Come again?
A leader has to care for the people they lead.
Good. Good answer. A leader have to care for the people they lead. Good. Thank you for that. Catherine, what do you think? Who's supposed to be a leader?
Me?
Yes.
My Zoom is lagging. Can you repeat?
Then, what do you think a leader is supposed to be? What's the definition?
A leader must, I think a leader must responsible, kind, smart, polite, hard work, brave, and have a good attitude.
Good. Very good. Responsible, smart, kind, with a good attitude. Okay. Good one. Thank you. Thomas, what do you have for us? What are your thoughts? Who's supposed to be a leader? Thomas?
What did you say before my internet was unstable?
Okay. Okay, talk to us about what do you think would be a definition of a world leader. What ideas do you have?
They work hard, and they are not afraid, and they fight for their people.
They work hard, they're not afraid.
And they fight for their people.
Good. Good. I agree. I really agree. Seka, how about you?
Me?
Yep.
To be a leader, we need to create and build established opportunities for you to examine working processes with your local team.
Your local team.
Yes.
Makes you a world leader, right? Okay. Audria, how about you?
Our leader have to care about their people, and they have to take care about poorness and also about hunger. So there are not going to be any more hunger and stealing.
It was the last sentence you made. Come again.
So if there are no hunger and poorness, there will be no steal and corruption.
Okay. If they are not honest, they will steal. They'll take away resources and there'll be corruptions. If they are not good leaders, right? Okay, how about Sabit? What's your Sabita? What's your opinion?
I'm sorry, but I didn't really hear you. Can you repeat that, please?
Okay, we are trying to have different views. What do you think about who's supposed to be a world leader? What do you think? If it's you, if you are to be a world leader, how it's supposed to be, how you're supposed to conduct yourself, what kind of skills, qualities, what you're supposed to have?
A world leader should be kind-hearted to their people so that their people don't hate that world leader.
A world leader should be, come again,
Someone who wants to be a world leader should at least be kind-hearted to their people so that their people don't hate him or her.
okay, okay, thank you very much. We can move on to the next. Clement, give us your opinion. What do you think about the topic? Clement,
Clement is my brother and his Zoom is like he's trying to reconnect.
okay, okay. We shall move on to the next. Dewey. That's Rachel, right?
Okay, my brother just said to that and that's fair. And my brother said to that, that's fair.
Rachel, talk to us.
My brother loses 2-5, that is fair.
Yeah, hello? Is it me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm so sorry. Can you repeat it once again, please?
Yes. We're asking for opinions who a world leader would be and what do you think?
I'm so sorry. It's very lagging. Can you repeat it once again, please?
Do you see your screen?
Okay.
We are finding what a type of a world leader would be. What would come into your mind when you hear the word like a world leader?
Okay, so world leader means someone that can lead a lot of people. It means that they can give a good figure as a leader for a lot of people.
Okay. Okay. What else? Is that all? Okay, good.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, let's move on. The next question. We have a question here. Can someone read for us? Barry, read for us. What do you see on your screen? Barry, are you there?
Why did you get my same knife? Yes.
Okay, Barry seems not to be there. Let's go to
Oh my god, it's randomly, you idiot.
Nima. Can Nima read for us?
He doesn't even let me use my best.
You have Nima here. Guys. Okay, yes, read for us. Tyrus. Rathi, can you read for us? Is Rathi there? Rathi?
Hello, is it me?
Yes.
Name at least 3 world leaders you know and what they do or did.
Come again.
Name at least 3 world leaders you know and what they do or did.
Okay. Starting with you.
Number
For
1,
us, any 3 world leaders you know.
the 3 world leaders that is one is Joko Widodo.
Yes.
Joko Widodo is the
Do you understand the question? The question says name at least 3 world leaders you know. Do you know any world leaders?
Yes, I know any world leaders.
Okay. Give us those names. Who are those?
For the world leaders that I know is Joko Widodo. He is the president of Indonesia. He is a humble person, and as the president, he has built many tolls, many highways, and international airports in many provinces. Number 2 is Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela was the president of South Africa. He is the first black lawyer that is from South Africa, and he has a goal for world peace. Number 3 is Angela Merkel. Angela Merkel is the first female prime minister. She managed to lead Germany through crisis. She is known a very careful person. Thank you.
Thank you, Catherine, very much. Thank you very much. Those were very good examples of leaders. Who else can tell us about their leaders? They know 3 of them. Matendro, you raise your hand. Talk to us.
I know.
Didn't even cheat.
There's Thomas Jefferson.
Uh-huh.
I forgot what he did.
You forgot what you did. And from where?
I don't know.
Pardon? Hello?
Yes. From United States.
Okay, but you forgot what he did, right?
Oh,
You can't remember anything he did?
he wrote something to do with independence.
Okay. He was part of
Wait, but this is 2 teams.
the independence, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what next? Who else?
It's Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson, right?
Yeah.
Yes, another one. Give us 3. 3 of them.
Abraham Lincoln. He stopped slavery and is the president of America.
Okay.
And Bill Gates. He made Microsoft and donated a lot of money to the charity.
Good. Good. Thank you very much. That's good enough. Okay, next. Baby. Give us your Every world leaders you know. Is Debbie there? Debbie? Debbie doesn't seem to be here. Nima. How about Naima? Is Naima there? Naima? And Tyas? How about Tyas? Are you there?
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead. Hello? Okay, we shall move on to Hani. Hani, talk to us. Give us your 3 examples of your favorite leaders.
Yeah. Can you repeat?
Yes, it's your turn.
Please.
Yes,
Sorry, I can't hear you.
yes, give us. Hani,
Yeah.
yes, we are answering the question. Name at least 3 what
Okay.
leaders you know.
Okay, for the first one, I choose Jokowi because he built infrastructure everywhere around the city. So it's developed the economy of Indonesia. And for the second one is Martin Luther King because he brought back Christian to the Bible. And for the last one is Mahatma Gandhi because he fought for all humanity.
Good.
Yeah, that's it.
Good. Thank you very much. Those are very good examples of those leaders. Next will be Shireen. Talk to us.
Okay. There's Jokowi, the president of my country, and there's Joe Biden, the president of America. The last one is Xi Jinping, the president of China.
What did he do, Xi Jinping? Or what has he done?
He leads the country of China.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I think that's all.
Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Kimberly. Kimberly, are you there?
No,
it's your turn. Yes, it's your turn to tell us your 3 favorite world leaders.
Jokowi Dodo is Indonesia's president. He is the leader of Indonesia. Joe Biden is American's president. He is the leader of America. Moon Jae-in is Korean's president. He is the leader of South Korea.
Okay.
George Washington, Mandela, President Mandela, King Moshe
No, just I didn't have to say it. Three. So you say Mokhetsi and Moshashe. The first, what is Moshashe? The first two.
Moshe the first discovered a land inside South Africa and created his own kingdom and gave it to people.
He didn't discover the land. King Moshashe the third is protected
Okay, thank you
the kingdom of
for
his
sharing to us.
surrounded by South Africa. He was able to win all the Western world, anybody, all the people who tried to attack the kingdom. That's why the kingdom of Lesotho totally surrounded by South Africa, but it's still independent. You see, he protected that's his kingdom, and still today is one of the few world kingdoms still alive. That is our kingdom in the sky.
Okay, let's move on to the next. The next will be Mosapo. Can you talk to us also? Mosapo, are you there?
Yes, I am here.
Okay.
You want me to talk about Mandela as well?
Yes.
The young characters, the
Okay.
youngest president in
Nelson
Botswana
Mandela was the first
ever
democratically
in his
elected South African president who came into power
he
in
currently ran for
1994,
president in
and
2018.
he opted to just rule for the first 5-year term that he was given, and he did not renew it, but continued to do humanitarian work worldwide, and also by establishing the Mandela Children's Fund and taking care of children. And also he made sure that all the children who wrote their Christmas wish gift lists never included guns on their toy list, because he never believed in war but believed in peace, and always encouraged people to forgive each other and to move on and to be philanthropic and forgive each other and love one another. And he was not only a role model and an icon for South Africa, but the whole of Africa. And he was known the world over. Yeah, I mean, he had 27 years to think things through and to think about life, what mattered and what did not matter, and things like those. And yeah, I'm glad that the children know something about him all over the world, not only in Africa. And yeah, I tend to agree with most of the children. He loved children a lot, so children should know him as well. Yeah, thank you.
Wow. Wow. That was so wonderful. You knew so much about your world leaders. Thank you very much for sharing with us.
I am South African, by the way.
Wonderful.
You tried to shoot me, stupid idiot.
Talk about Debbie.
Yeah, the name at least 3 world leaders you know and what they do. And then I'm going to concentrate. I'm not well, but good afternoon, everyone who is in this platform. Good afternoon, young people. How are you? Let me just show you who am I. Afternoon. And I've got a problem with my eye. I'm just not going to talk about past people. I'm going to talk about present people. We are now having world women leading change. The people that are famous is President Ayla Aljufri, who the founder of World Women Leading Change in Indonesia. Can we say hi, hi, hi? It's because she wants that all the kids who are in this block must know each other across the world. Can you give her a hand of applause? And then the other famous President Ayla, another famous person is President Mankole Masisi. President Mankole Masisi, she is from Lesotho. She also wants that the children in this platform from the Lesotho must interact with other children across the world. Can you give them a hand of applause? so that we should know each other, so that we should love one another, so that we can be able to, we learn and even to use our talents to embrace other children in the world and even to plow back in our society. The other person is Ambassador Mpho Tapo. She is also the mama who is always in this group, who is always ensuring that she interacts with kids around the globe. These are the people that we admire. She's a peace ambassador. She stays here in South Africa and also in Lesotho. Can you give them a hand of applause? Mama is president, Mama Professor, Mama Eila, President Mankule Masisi, she is also part of us, and President Mpho Tapo, who is Kindness Leading Change. Can you give them a hand of applause? These are the mamas that are touching lives. I thank you.
Thank you, Miss Debbie, for sharing with us. And we wish you well. Understand you're not feeling well. We hope that you'll be feeling better soon. Okay, let's move on to the next. How about Olivia? Who are your favorite 3 leaders, world leaders? Would you share with us? Olivia?
Yes.
Yes, it's your turn.
Could you repeat? Because I disconnected.
Okay, there's a question on the screen. Can you see your screen?
Yeah.
Yes. Read.
Oh. Bill Gates created Microsoft, and Abraham Lincoln is the president of United States, and stopped slavery. Thomas Jefferson, he is the founding father of America. And led democracy.
Okay, I think that's good enough. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's move to someone else here. Kyla, have you talked to us, Kyla? What do you think? Kyla? Kyla, can you hear us?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
So the person I chose, Angela Merkel from Germany. She is the chancellor.
Okay.
Bravely stood up against coronavirus early and calmly told her countrymen that this was a serious issue that could infect up to 70 people of the population, when other European countries still deny about this virus. My second one is Tsai Ing-wen from Taiwan. She's the president of the Republic of China. She is the first leader that took the fastest action during the early coronavirus pandemic. She undertook the rigorous investigative efforts to track travel and contact history for every patient, helping to isolate and contact the contagion before a mass community outbreak was possible. My third was Jacinda Ardern. She is the Prime Minister of New Zealand. She also decided to do an early lockdown in New Zealand and help the country control the spread of the infection. She has empathetic and casual conversations over Facebook Live with the general public and the regular health updates. And that is all.
Good. Thank you very much for sharing with us. Next will be Clement. Clement, can we hear from you?
Me.
Yes.
So I will name 3 letters that I know. The first is
Clement? Clement, are you there?
He's like he cannot hear anything.
Aaron? Okay, we shall move on to the next. How about Michael Aurelio?
Me?
Michael Aurelio.
Oh, yeah. Hi. Well, in my opinion, the first one is Martin Luther King. He fought for racial equality and showed the people a picture of a better future where all humans are equal. Second one is President of China, Xi Jinping. He could change China as the country which runs the world and the manufacturer of the world. China is now a totally different country compared with China 20 years ago. And finally, President of Joko Widodo or Jokowi. He is a good leader and has a significant change to Indonesia. His work showed a good improvement. Thank you.
Thank you too. That was brilliant of you. Thank you. Naima. Is Naima with us? Naima.
Sorry, sir, my connection is bad today.
Okay, but at least we can hear you. If you can try your best, it will be good for us. Is it okay that you can speak? Okay, we shall move on to Miriam. Is Miriam there? Miriam. Okay, anyone that hasn't given their opinion on this question, if you've not given your answer on this question, can I see your hand? But can move on. Okay. Namila, Ria.
Hello everyone.
Hi.
In my opinion, My favorite world leaders are, the first one is Baharudin Yusuf Habibie. He was an engineer and a politician. He is the third president of Indonesia from 1998 to 1999. He's the only Indonesian president with the backstory as a technocrat. He has a high willingness to learn, even in a really young age. So it's not surprising if he achieved many great things in his life. One example, he created Indonesia's first airplane N250 Gatot Kaca in 1995. The second one is Hassan al-Bolkiah. He is the 29th current Sultan and the leader of Brunei, as well as the Prime Minister of Brunei Darussalam. He brought fortune to his people. Brunei is the fifth richest country out of 182 countries because they have a humongous crude oil and natural gas fields. Brunei is also known for their prosperity and firmness in implementing Islamic law, whether in the government nor social life. My last one is Recep Tayyip Erdogan. He is Turkey's 12th president who served from 2014 until now. Erdogan is crowned as the most popular Muslim leader in the world. He symbolizes the rise of Muslims in Asia and Europe, known as the new Ottoman Sultan. He is a Muslim leader who is really respected. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much too. That was wonderful of you. Okay, next will be Mathendro. I hope I'm announcing that very well, right? Mathendro, it's your turn. Mathendro, are you there?
Me?
Yes.
The three presidents, the three leaders are Mokgweetsi Masisi. He is the youngest president in Botswana to accomplish of being a president, and he has been the president of Botswana from 2018, and the second one is Kim Moshoeshoe. He is the king of Lesotho. When everyone tried to attack his kingdom, he fought for the rights of his kingdom, and that's how Africa is covering Lesotho. And President Obama, he is the first Black president in the United States, and he shows us that Black people can lead us, Black people can lead white people and more. During the pandemic, all of those three presidents and kings have accomplished a lot in the pandemic, especially President Mokgweetsi, because as you must know, last night he gave a speech about the pandemic, and that's all I had to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you too. That was wonderful. Okay, before we move on to the next segment, the next question, anyone that has not given their opinion on this question, Thomas, did you give us your opinion about this?
Huh?
Did you answer the question, Thomas?
Okay.
I Nelson Mandela. He was a president for 5 years, and after spending 27 years in jail, he was the first Black president of South Africa. And Pak Jokowi, he is my president, and he was born poor, but he can be the president, even though he is not from elite political or military background. And Pope Francis. He is the leader of the Roman Catholic Church. Born December 17, 1936, Buenos Aires, Argentina. He brought modernism into the Catholic Church.
Good. Good for you. Thank you very much. So that brings us to the end of this question, and we shall move on very fast to the next segment, which will be phrases and quotes of world leaders. Sherin, read for us the first phrase. Do you see your screen very well? Sherin.
Praise and what of world leaders.
Yep.
The best way to predict the future is to create it.
By who?
By Abraham Lincoln.
Good. Good. Honey, next. Read for us the next quote. Can you see it very well?
Yeah, sorry.
Read for us the next quote.
Oh, okay. If you think you are too small of it to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito.
Come again.
If you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with mosquito.
By who? Okay, Kyra, next. Next quote goes to Kyra.
Don't be afraid to be different. But
Hello?
don't be afraid to be different. Steve Jobs.
Thank you. Next, Rachel. Read for us the next quote. Do you have Rachel here? Okay, the next quote will go to Debbie. Debbie? Okay, Mathendro, read for us. Mathenero, the next quote. Mathenero.
Can I read?
Who's that?
Thomas.
Okay, Thomas, the next.
What separates the winners from the losers is how a person reacts each new twist of fate. Donald Trump.
Good, thank you. Catherine, the next quote. Pardon?
Ziva. Can I go next?
Who's that?
Olivia Ziva.
Okay, read for us.
and needs do not come from heaven. They have to be earned here on earth. Margaret
Good.
Thatcher.
Thank you. Next. Mankore. Mankore, read for us. Hello?
Mankole is one of the mothers and the seniors. Can I humbly request that you ask the young ones to do that? The president for Lesotho, I think it will be unfair for me. Please hand it over to somebody else, one of the kids.
Okay, I understand that. Thank you very much. Clement, take us to the next code.
Sorry,
Clement?
it's me.
Yes, it's you.
Can you repeat? It's so lacking in my place.
Yeah, read for us this last code.
Who?
The last.
This one here.
Or carry out a random act of kindness with no expectation of reward, save in the knowledge that one day someone might do the same for you.
Okay. Bye.
Princess Diana.
Good. Thank you for that. So those are some of the phrases and quotes of world leaders that have shaped the world we live in today. So from that, we shall go on to our next question, which says, who can read for us the question? So that we can discuss it. Let me see who's going to read for us. Not Thomas. Thomas has been talking too much. Kyla, can Kyla read for us?
Name at least 3 world leaders you know and what they do/did.
I think we've seen that. I think I meant to mean this.
How does a person become a world leader?
That's a big question, isn't it? How does a person become a world leader? Starting with you, what do you think? How does one become a world leader? Talk to us about that. Yeah. The floor is yours.
I think they must have a broad knowledge and a leadership mental. They must be brave enough to do the best and take all the risks to gain the best result for their people. Must also encourage their people to support their actions.
Good enough. I would agree with that. I agree with your assessment. We shall see different opinions about this. I also have my own opinion, which I'll share with you. So let me first hear from you, then we'll see how it goes. Honey, what do you think?
Okay. I believe that a person who can lead something is a person who has quality, goals, vision in their life. And of course, they are not a person who give up easily and not the one who let his life just go on like that. Like a lot of people say it is, but our life just flow like water. But I hope we're not a proof of things like this because there is no water flows up. Every water that they will flow down. It's just like our life without goals, hope, quality, and vision. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Can I tell?
Pardon?
Can I tell?
Who's that? Who wants to talk?
Thomas.
Okay, Thomas. Take it on.
People that become leaders because so much people are that brave to be like those world leaders, and they are always fighting for their belief, and they're always confident and they can do it.
Okay. That's what you think. Okay, thank you for your opinion. Sakina, how about you? What do you think?
No.
Sakina. Is Sakina here?
Can I go instead?
Pardon?
Can I do it? Can I?
Who's that? What's your name?
Olivia Ziva.
Okay, Olivia Viva. Talk to us.
You need to be cooperative to be a leader, and you need to show compassion, and you need to contribute, and you need to care. Foresee.
Good. Good. Thank you, Olivia. Next, Michael.
How does a person become a world leader? Well, in my opinion, the person must have a good character, a leader character, not a boss character. Then the person must have the passion and courage. Also, the person must be smart enough to handle problems or problem solving. Thank you.
Thank you too. I entirely agree with all that you said. 100% I agree. Let's see. Mathenlo, what's your opinion? Mathenlo.
How does a person become a
Mathenero. Hello? Yes, Mathenero. Go ahead. Mathenero. Hello? Okay, how about Debbie? Debbie, are you there? Namira, would you talk to us?
In my opinion,
Yes.
if someone wants to become a world leader, they should know what to do if there is any conflicts, pre-conflicts or post-conflicts, and they need to increase the employment rate throughout the agricultural sector, like wheat and other agrarian.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's all.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Shiba, what do you think? Shiba?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, you need to show compassion. You need to care. You need to cooperate, and you need to contribute
Contribute to what?
to be a leader.
Okay. Is that all?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Mathonero, are you there? Are you back? Mathonero, you raised your hand.
Yes.
Okay, let's hear from you.
How does a person? Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes. I believe that the question should say, how does a person become a good world leader? I think because most people, you can run for a leader by proving people that you can become someone proper for the position and someone. I think that you should help people to believe that you can be proper for the position, and I think that to become a good world leader, I think you should be helpful, kind, loving, respectful, and patient with other people. Because you can't go anywhere in the world without all those. You can't go anywhere without all those because you need them to accomplish your dreams, for being someone you want to be or someone you have a future to be. Thank you very much.
Thank you too. That was a great one. How to explain how someone should become a leader. I agree. Okay, let's see. Moving on to the next, that will be Shireen. Yep, Shireen, you haven't given us your opinion, have you? Shireen?
Me? Who?
Shireen, you haven't given us your opinion. It's your turn.
Yeah. I saw you were lucky.
Pardon?
Okay, I will share my opinion.
Okay.
To become a good world leader, you must responsible to your country and kind to your citizens, smart, polite, hard work, brave, and have a good attitude.
Okay. Is that all?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you too. Next, Catherine.
Is it me?
Yes, that's you.
Thank you. How does a person become a world leader? So in my opinion, is a good world leader, before they lead other people, they have to lead themselves.
Okay.
Also, has respect to others and has a responsibility.
Good. Good. Very good.
To be brave, to get through consequences. Thank you.
Thank you too. Thank you. Next will be Seka. What do you think?
In my opinion, people can be a world leader because they have a good attitude and they know how to lead their people to be peace, and they know how to make their country to not fight with other countries. So that is my opinion. How does a person become a world leader?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. Where's next will be Naima, right? Let me see your hand if you've not given us your opinion on this question. Anyone who wants to speak and has not spoken, can I see your hand? Okay, if there is no, that means we've all given our opinion on this question. How does one become a world leader? Okay, how does one become a world leader? Because you don't just get there. There must be a path, there must be a way, there must be certain things you have to put in place for you to become a world leader. Okay, like you've all given your opinions. There's also this one. Let's try to see what this has to say. Naima, read for us the first paragraph. Namira, can you read for us the first paragraph?
Becoming a world leader, one must have a set of qualities. People that achieve that have built leadership skills that allow them to lead the masses to follow them.
First off, good. Becoming a world leader, one must have a set of qualities. People that achieve that have built leadership skills that allow them to lead masses to follow them, right? You have to build that kind of leadership skills that other people would admire, would emulate, so that they can follow you. Those are the masses we are talking about. Okay, next paragraph, we'll go to Sabita. Read for us the next paragraph.
Okay. They brand themselves. They have mastered the art of networking with people in high places, government, business, or both. They know how to get things done by motivating others to get the job done, for money or fame or both.
I think that's very clear, right? Those world leaders, they know how to brand themselves. They have mastered the art of networking with people in high places, government, businesses, or other, or they may be both. They know how to get things done, see, by motivating others to get the job done, either for money or fame or both. Okay, Shireen, read for us the next paragraph here.
Imagine if I told you that I could get you a meeting with the US President next week. You would most likely jump at the opportunity and wine and dine me to get that meeting maybe. I would ask you to get me 500 new customers in 4 months to get that meeting. Maybe I will ask you to endorse me for governor and I will endorse you for senator.
Okay. It will continue. Continue with it, Shireen. The next paragraph.
Me again. It comes down to networking with people, better off than you offering to do something for them. In return for someday, them doing something for you. The rich and famous progress by networking with each other and getting things done. It is the I know someone who can do that system.
Good. So those are some of, thank you for that. Those are some of the qualities world leaders should possess. If also you want to be a world leader, those are some of the things you should bear in mind. Okay. Okay. Next. Michael, read for us the next paragraph.
Think about it. Do you feel better when you can offer advice or offer to someone else? The only difference between you and the leaders is to progressively connect with people in high places. You can too, although it can take 5 to 10 to 20 years to get there. Relationships take time to build. You need to build trust, and that takes some time.
Good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Next. Who's reading for us the next paragraph? Mankol.
Can I?
That is Thomas, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So can I read?
Yes, Thomas, go ahead.
So remember that when someone asks you for a favor and you offer but cannot deliver, you have to deliver on your promises no matter how inconvenient to build that trust.
Good. So that's another quality of someone who wants to be a world leader. You have to deliver on your promises, no matter how inconveniencing they may be. Okay. Okay. Next, Kaya. Read for us.
For an example, trying to accomplish something, the initiative to lead the group. If you always let others lead, then a leader or slim.
Come again.
You have to act like a leader. Do you take the initiative to lead the group? If you always let others slim.
Okay. For you to become a world leader, you have to act like a leader. If you're in a group of 10 people trying to accomplish something, you must lead, you must show the way to accomplish something. Do you take an initiative to lead a group? If you always let others lead, then your chances of becoming a world leader are very slim. So that would be another opinion of someone who would want to be a world leader. So are there any questions so far? Anything you guys don't understand that you would want to be? Anything? If there are no questions, let's move on to the next. Mathenlo, you raise your hand. Do you have any problem?
Can I tell?
Yes, actually, I do have a question.
Okay.
If someone is led to be leaded, will you listen to that someone, or would you lead them to greatness for a better chance?
Come again, come again, come again. If someone is led.
If someone is led to be a leader,
Yep.
would you listen to them, or would you lead them to accomplish your dreams for something you want to do for the better of yourself or for the better of someone else?
Good. That's a good question. If someone is chosen to be a leader, you have to listen. You have to follow, right? To accomplish a common goal. Because if you don't obey, I mean, there's some kind of patience and obedience to a person who's under you. You have to listen to your leader. If you think you can only share opinions with your leader, but not to usurp his powers, not to show that maybe you know more than the leader to create any conflict. But the bottom line would be being obedient to the leader. That's how you can accomplish something for the better of others, not for yourself to become like what you're doing is selfish. It has to be for the whole team to accomplish a common goal. You have to be obedient to your leader. That's how I would answer your question. Does it make sense?
Yes, it really does. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, we move on to the next question of our topic, which says, do I want to be a world leader? Because from what we've seen, you've seen the qualities, the things that one should have to become a world leader. So far, what do you think? Do you think you can become a world leader? Starting with Catherine. What do you think so far? Do you think you can become a world leader someday?
Yes, maybe.
Okay, tell us why.
For me, I think no.
Catherine, what do you think? You still think you can be, right?
Yes.
Okay. Why?
Because my dream is to be a world leader and my parents support me. Also teach me how to be a great world leader.
Okay. And how are you planning to achieve your goal? How are you planning to get there?
I always practice to be a great world leader.
Okay. You always practice.
And I also learn good things.
Good. Good for you. Thank you. We hope someday you achieve your dream.
Thank you.
And you will be here. This association will be here to make sure that you achieve your dream. You just don't have to give up. Next, Mathonero, what do you think? Mathonero, unmute yourself and talk to us.
I do want to be a world leader, not only a world leader, a good world leader to accomplish my dreams and help others accomplish theirs. I want to be an environmentalist so I can help other people help the world, and that for me is already being a world leader in my age and our age, because kids are capable of anything, and I know that we are powerful people in this association. We are strong people, because kids leading change isn't only to help us, it's to help everyone else to become what they want to be. And that just inspires me to become the best world leader I can be, to help Black people, and not only Black people, also white people, everyone to be who they want to be. Thank you.
Thank you too. Thank you for sharing with us. And we are glad that you still have the dream. You still think you can be a world leader. Like the examples we've seen, you don't have to be a leader of a particular company or a country. You can lead from different areas and you can affect the world. What is important is affecting the world in a positive way. Thank you for sharing with us. Next, Namira, do you think you can still be a world leader from what we've shared so far?
For me, yes, I think I want to be a world leader.
Okay.
But there are many consequences that I have to head, and it's of course going to be difficult and take years to get there.
Okay.
As a dreamer, there is nothing wrong when you aspire to something what you are able to achieve with passion and hard work. Wishing is all about increasing your sense of optimism as a way to encourage yourself to become something that you wish for being that person that you are.
Okay.
That's all
Thank
from
you.
me. Thank you.
Good. You've noticed that it's not, you have the desire, you aspire to be a world leader, but it's not going to be easy. You have to work for it. Like any other good thing doesn't come easily. You fight hard working, with a lot of support, surely you can get there. Next, Seka, what do you think? Do you still want to be a world leader?
Yes, I want to be a world leader because I know that I can lead my country for a better life and I will build a good relationship among the countries around the world.
Okay, and how are you planning to get there?
So I will really be a trusted leader and always doing good things to build trust among the people.
Good. Thank you.
You.
You're welcome. Sabita, your turn. What do you think?
I would love to be a world leader because I hope that I can fix people's mistakes, and I also hope that I can make a better place at that country.
Okay, good enough. Thank you. Catherine, do you still want to be a world leader?
Hello, is it me?
Yes, it is you.
What is the question? I can't really hear you.
Can you see your screen?
Yes, I can.
What's there?
Do I want to be a world leader?
What do you think?
Yes, I do. I want to be a world leader. And my goal for being a world leader is to help other people that is in need and to save endangered animals from being extinct. Thank you.
Okay, good. That's another way to be a world leader, as long as you're being useful to society. Very good. Thank you very much. That next will be Michael. Do you really think you can be a world leader?
Definitely yes. I want to be a world leader, and I will lead my country to a big place.
Come again? We didn't hear you. There's too much noise there.
Oh, yes, yes. I want to be a world leader so I can lead my country to a better place. There will be no war, no hunger, and it will be peaceful. Thank you.
Okay, and how are you planning to get there? What are you going to do to get there?
I will try to study hard.
Yep. Yep. You have to work hard in school so that your dream can come true. Thank you very much.
Can I tell?
Next, Olivia, what do you think?
Wait.
Olivia?
Yeah, I actually don't want to be a world leader because it's going to be really hard to be one. And even after I do everything, there is still a possibility that I will fail anyway. So that's why I don't want to be a world leader. But I don't want to be a world leader now. But maybe when I grow up in the future, I want to be a world leader. Now I still have to focus on other things like school.
Okay, I get your point. But at the moment, of course, you're not going to become a world leader right now. And you're not going to become a world leader when you grow up. This should be like a dream, right? Should be like a dream that you have to plant right now. You have to think about it. You need to know, because you've said it is very hard to become a world leader. So you need to ask yourself, why is it hard? What are those things that make it so hard? So those are the things you're supposed to look into and work on them, so that when you're growing up, you see that I can handle this. Your dream is coming closer and closer as you grow up. But you're not going to wait until you grow up and say, now I want to be a world leader, because those qualities, those things, you didn't carry them along. Those things that are supposed to make you a good world leader. You see? So either you have to start it, you have to plant the seed right now into yourself, into your heart, that someday I want to be a leader. Then you work towards it. Okay. And then one of the qualities, you have to work to study. Like you said, now you want to concentrate on school, which is very good because it's good education, good grades that make you a good leader. Okay. So along the way, you meet your passion and achieve it. Thank you, Olivia. Next, Shereen. What do you think?
Yes, I want to be a world leader, and I want to make my parents proud and help those who are needs. I will try my best to become a good world leader. I will study hard and get a scholarship. Yeah, thank you.
Good. Thank you too. That's very important.
Important.
To mention. Clement, it's your turn. Do you still want to be a world leader?
Me.
Is Clement there? Yes.
I didn't want to be a world leader because it's hard to be a world leader. We have to lead the world, be kind people, and be brave. Also, world leader has a lot of work. Thank you.
So that means you don't want to be part of that?
No.
So what else are you planning to do apart from this? What do you think you want to be?
Something famous but not a world leader.
Something famous like what? Clement?
What?
Something famous like what?
Like a YouTuber or something.
YouTuber. You can also be a world leader through YouTube, isn't it? You can affect people through YouTube, so long as you're putting up there good content, you see?
Yes.
It's a matter of giving it much thought, building a lot of courage, wisdom, and understanding. We can be world leaders in different ways, you know? Like we've seen, you don't have to be a president of a country. You can affect your world where you are with your passion and your dream. Okay, Clement, thank you for that. Next will be Kaya. Kaya, do you still want to be a world leader?
I have intentions of being a world leader, but if it came to that, I would still be very proud of myself. I don't think I am very good at taking responsibilities for myself, and I would be too scared to be big.
Come again. I didn't hear the last word. What was that?
I'm very bad at taking responsibility.
You're very bad at?
Big. I'm responsibilities. Too tired to do anything.
Do you know that?
Too big.
How do you know that? Do you know that for fact or what? How do you know you're very bad at responsibilities?
I would procrastinate anything that doesn't really pique my interest.
I see. But they can be helped. You can be helped. That can be solved, you know. It doesn't have to block you. It's very bad. It can't lead you anywhere good. If I were you, I would ask for help and try to break it away off your life so that you can do better things. You can still lead your world. Your surroundings may still need you. Your country may still need you. There's a lot of potentials that may be in you. So all that you think is blocking you shouldn't be there. Seek for help and everything will be fine. Okay? Okay, we shall move on from here. Who hasn't spoken? Who hasn't given us their opinion? Naima. Naima, have we heard from you? Is Naima there? Okay, it looks like everybody has given their opinion. Is there anyone who hasn't? If you have not, can I see your hand so that we can give you a chance? Okay, nobody. We are left with one question, then we shall go. But before we do the last question, I want us to bring us back here to something called vocabularies. There are some vocabularies that are used in this topic when you're talking about world leaders. So these are some of the vocabularies we want to talk before we look at the last question, then we shall be out of here. Let me have Michael, can you read for us what you're seeing on your screen? Starting on your right side. Michael.
Yes.
Yes, read for us. Starting from here.
Write out the sentence with the word you found the hardest.
Good. Write down a sentence with the word you find the hardest. These are the words. We have agree to disagree, to get along, conflict, to fight with each other. So I want each one of you to write a sentence in the chat box, right? You find hardest among these 4 words. Starting now. To fight with each other. You can write a sentence using that word. Conflict, you can also come up with a sentence using this word. You can also come up with a sentence with the word to get along. You can also come up with a sentence with the word agree to disagree. You only have 2 minutes. Then we move on to the next question, which will be the last question. I'm just waiting for your sentences.
There is no. There's no chat box.
How come there's no chat box?
There's no chat box.
Yeah, I'm actually like still looking for it. I really can't see it.
I see. Okay.
Yes, there is no chat box.
Okay, I can see that. But you have to find a way of sending me those sentences. Write them somewhere and find a way of sending them to me. Okay, from that we shall move on to our next question, which is the last question of our topic today. Can someone read for us what the question says?
Me?
Who's that?
Me, Michael.
No, Michael, you've talked so much today. Someone else can help us. Catherine.
Can I read it?
Catherine can read for us.
Do parents support aspirations / desire of kids becoming world leaders? How will your parents support you if you were to become a world leader?
Is that clear? Do our parents support aspirations, desires of kids becoming world leaders?
Yes.
How will your parents support you? Okay, Catherine, what's your answer? Are your parents supporting you? Do you think they are giving you support to become a world leader?
Yes, my parents support me by teaching me how to be brave, disciplines, respect, and always learn good things so that that my dream can come true so that I can be a great world leader. Thank you.
Thank you too. That's very good of your parents that they can support you to achieve your dream of becoming a good leader. Say thanks to your parents. Okay, next will be Olivia. Olivia.
My parents support me by putting me in an English-speaking school, so in the future I can learn to speak fluent English, learn to be smart, and can do things on my own too. They also encourage me to learn other languages like Mandarin, and they put me in a lot of new activities like this one to learn to speak in public. And they assign me an after-school activity lessons to ensure my grades are good.
Very good. You must be proud of your parents, aren't you? Olivia. Okay, next will be Thomas. Thomas.
My parents right now is trying to support me to join many activities, but it's not always about studying. They force me to join the church activities, these activities, and much more. I think in the future, all of these activities will be a great benefit for me, even though I don't dream to be a world leader.
Did you say they force you?
Yes, they force me to do it.
Something like that means you don't really feel like doing it, right? And they have to force you, right?
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
They don't have to force you. I think it's a good thing. They're your parents, right?
Yeah, it's a good
They know
thing
the
for me.
best. They must know the best for you.
Yeah.
So don't feel it like they're forcing you. Feel it like, see it as a blessing, because soon or later it will work for you. Okay?
Okay.
Good, thank you. Next will be Manthoro. I have problems with this one name. Come on. First tell me, how do you have to pronounce your name? Manthoril. How do you have to pronounce your name?
Mantulelo, but you can
Come again.
Mantulelo. Mantulelo. But
Mantorero.
you can call me Tuli.
Okay. Okay, I'll call you Turi. That's much easier. Okay, Turi, it's your turn. How are your parents supporting you to become a world leader?
My parents are supporting me to become a world leader and more by helping me accomplish talents that I never knew I had, like singing and knitting and helping the poor. Sometimes I feel like my parents do it for themselves, but I know they know the best and they are helping me support other people to accomplish their dreams. Like sometimes I have to give away my old clothes to the poor, and it really feels good. So that's how I think parents should help us accomplish our dreams and help us learn more in holidays and go to summer school.
Good. Good for you. I'm glad you said that.
Thank you.
Parents, they know what's good for you. So give them a chance, right? You discuss. If you feel like something is not, you don't feel it, discuss with the parents. They really understand. They'll tell you the best way.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tori, for that.
And
yep.
I also feel my parents support me since I have a condition of diabetes. They support me to control myself around sweet things because I have diabetes.
Okay. Good. You must be very proud of your parents, isn't it?
I am.
Good for you. Thank you, Julie, for sharing for us. Next, we shall move on to Namila. Your turn.
In my opinion, or in my parents' opinion, I think they supported me by teaching many stuff, like maybe teaching me in my school, like that, and in projects. And they never forced me to become what they want. So I am free to choose whatever I want. And maybe the main reason for me is when I got older, I can lead the future generation.
Okay.
That's all
That's
I have.
very good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Your parents are very supportive from what you're sharing with us. And we are glad you have good parents. Thank you, Namira. Next is Saka. What do you have for us?
In my parents' opinion, they support me to be a world leader by giving me responsible to do everything and giving me good education and support me to be always confident. Thank you. Okay, that's it.
We somehow lost you. Saka.
Okay, let me repeat it.
Yep.
Yes, my parents support me to be a world leader by giving me responsible to do everything and give me a good education and support me to be always confident. Thank you.
Good. Thank you too. Send our thanks to your parents. That's very good for them to do. Next is Sharin.
Yes, my parents will support me if I become a world leader. They always support me whatever I want to be, but not the bad one. They are supporting me by giving a motivation. They always teach me to always have a good attitude, polite and responsible of myself. They always want the best for me.
Wow. Wow. Isn't that wonderful? That's very good. I like that. I like your parents for that. Thank you. Next. Let me see your hand if you've not shared for us about your parents' support. Anyone? Anyone who hasn't shared with us? I think everyone has shared with us about their parent support. And with that, it looks like we are coming to the beginning of the end of our lesson for today. But before we go, can I see the sentences you've written? Just put on your screen, your camera. Let me see those words you've created in a sentence. Just show me. I know we don't have a chat box. Just show me what you've done with these words. Thomas, read for us what you've written in a vocabulary.
I haven't.
Pardon?
I haven't
Okay.
think of one.
Who has finished? Who has come up with a sentence with one of these words? Anyone? Anyone? No one?
Me.
Who's that?
Sakar.
Who's that?
Sakar.
Okay, read for us. What's that?
So it is not necessary to have a conflict. Every problem can be solved with a discussion and good solution. Thank you.
Good, good. Thank you very much. It's not always to have a conflict, right? You can solve problems by discussing them. Okay. Namila.
Something.
Namila, what did you write?
I haven't finished mine.
I saw your hand.
I was clapping.
Okay. Who's that?
Excuse me, Elsa wrote something.
And who's that?
It's Tuli.
Okay, Turi. Read for us.
Agree or disagree. Agree or disagree. To listen to someone and obey the rules without thinking twice.
Good. I agree. I agree with your statement. Thank you. Next, who has finished composing a sentence out of these words? Anyone else?
Finish.
Who's that?
Ziva.
Okay. Ziva.
Avoid the conflict and make peace.
Avoid a conflict and make peace. Wonderful. Thank you. Next. Next. Anyone?
Can I already prepared now?
Hello? Yes, Thomas.
Don't make a conflict or else you might get hurt.
Don't make a conflict or else you might
Get hurt.
You might need to write that one on your
Ini kenapa sih mau banget dibohongin kau?
Thomas, you must write that on your door steps.
Oh,
Right?
gampang banget sih. Udah jelas-jelas gak serius gitu. Kalau ada suara mobil kan baru. Gampang banget dibohongin kau.
Okay. Anyone else before we go? We are about to go. We have run out of time.
I've done it.
Pardon?
I have done it.
Who's that?
Sherilyn.
Okay, share with us.
Fighting is not good. It's better if we talk about it well.
Fighting is not good. It's better if we talk about it. Good, and I agree. Thank you, Sharon. Catherine, can we hear from you?
With each other. A world leader doesn't have to fight with each other to get the item that they want. They can just talk about it.
Good,
Thank you.
good. Thank you too. Is that all? Anyone else? Okay, if there's no one else, I think that's all for me for today. And I must thank you very much for being here, for all your participation. You're very active, very smart, very brilliant. I've had a very, very great time with you guys, and I'll be looking forward spending some more time with you. I thank you very much. Until I see you next time, may you be blessed and stay safe, right?
Goodbye.
Thank you and bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you too.
Bye.
Stay
Thank you
safe.
so much.
Bye.
I'll be seeing you next time.
Bye.
This
And
material,
Thank
Yes.
you.
have a nice weekend.
Are we going to have the World Women Leading Change
See
song?
you next month.
this material of today's lesson would be available for anyone who would want it. If you're really interested in this material, we can send it to you. Find a way of contacting us and we'll send it to you. That is in case if you would like it, okay?
Thank you. Please share it with the president of Kids Leading Change president, and the Kids Leading Change president will share it with all the kids. And the host, please share the song, World Women Leading Change song, to engage our children. It's been a wonderful conference. President Mankole from Lesotho. Your Excellency, President Debbie, are you still in? That's okay. Big Ben, it's okay. Please go ahead. Who is co-hosting with you, Big Ben?
Okay, thank you so much. I think that would be all for me. For now, we shall keep in touch for any more materials that we shall be sharing with you. Thank you all. I'll be seeing you around soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mr. Big Ben. Bye.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you for teaching
Bless you
us.
too.
See you next time.
See you next
Bye.
time.
See you too.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Have a good.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Good one, Tuli.
Love you all, and may God be with you no matter what.
God bless you all.
We are leading change for our people, for our people, for everyone in the world. Love, peace, leading this world.